At the World Cup, that may look like a stadium cleanup worker. It's not. It's actually a supporter of Team Japan. On the left, there's another, and on the right, another. Even that Japanese fan with the mouse ears outfit is cleaning up. You see, while the Japanese players made headlines for their sensational 2-1 upset victory over Germany, their supporters got almost as much attention in the stadium for their behavior after the game. They stayed behind and diligently cleaned up their litter, and they left the stadium as spotless as they had found it. And it's not just the Japanese fans. As the headline blared, Japanese World Cup team praised for tidying up locker room after victory over Germany. As the photo shows, they swept the floors and folded towels, and they even left origami figures, a traditional Japanese symbol of good fortune and gratitude. The script in Japanese and Arabic means thank you. And it's been this way throughout the tournament. Japanese fans continue to clean up following World Cup loss to Costa Rica. And whenever Japanese fans have watched games that their team is not playing in, they still stick around afterwards and help tidy up the stadium. So great. Hello everybody, I'm David Shuster and thanks for joining us. When you see the Japanese fans during a game, they are as loud and engaged as anybody. They scream for their team, do group chants, and sing at the top of their lungs. So when the final whistle blows and those same spectators start to quietly and meticulously clean up the stands, it is beyond amazing. Asked about it by reporters, the Japanese fans have said, quote, "This place is not ours, so we should clean it up if we use it. And even if it's not our garbage, it's still dirty, so we should clean it up." In Japanese culture, tidiness is widely accepted as a virtue. From a very young age, Japanese school children are taught to pick up after themselves and are expected to regularly clean up their classrooms and schools. The Japanese say it's about learning life skills, appreciating the environment, and showing respect for others. Indeed, if you attend a Japanese music concert or festival, the longest lines are usually not at the bar or merchandise store, but at the garbage bins that collect trash and recycling. Back at the World Cup in Qatar, the coach of the Japanese team was recently asked about the stadium cleanup and told reporters, "For Japanese people, this is just a normal thing to do. When you leave a place, you have to leave it cleaner than it was before." At the World Cup, the Japanese cleanup effort has inspired fans from other teams. These are spectators who have been cheering on France. To be clear, not all Japanese fans at the World Cup have been engaged in this, and a few Japanese political leaders have told travelers to be more aware of local customs and appreciate the fact that there are already people hired to clean the stadiums. Still, it's definitely magical and inspiring to witness a habit that is so respectful. It reminds me of a graduation speech a few years ago when U.S. Navy Admiral William McRaven, who was in charge of the Navy SEALs, said that if you want to change the world, start off by making your own bed. Watch.
If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better.
Well, today is already better thanks to the Japanese impact at the World Cup. If more of us can follow their lead and clean up after ourselves at stadiums, concert halls, and public parks, perhaps more of us can come together and do even bigger things. Maybe we can finally rein in the pollution that is changing our planet. It all starts with respecting ourselves and respecting each other, as the Japanese soccer fans have demonstrated.